Hey, what's up, guys? As promised, here's a discard Sion deck, more refined. Of course, like a lot of other people have like similar or the same versions even. Um, I've tested out like a lot of cards because there's a lot of debate in which like discard cards you should use, which you shouldn't use, yada yada. Um, but yeah, for those who don't know, this deck is similar to Draven Jinx. Discard aggro that was around, except we have now a really good Sion top end, as well as like a lot of new cards in the discard package that allows you to push damage insanely fast. You in one of these games, I think, uh, I have like double Grenadier, and I'm able to push 6 turn 1, which I don't think a single deck could do that before, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, 6 turn 1 is absolutely bonkers. Um, if you have triple Grenadier and like Poro Cannon, you could even push 9 turn 1, which is funny. But yeah. So yeah, if you enjoy aggro decks that like reward you for piloting them really well, because in my opinion, this is one of like the harder aggro decks to play. I know like aggro has a stigma of being brain dead. Like Pyre aggro is pretty brain dead, really easy, but um yeah, like you'll get some free wins with this deck, but it actually rewards you for thinking ahead and piloting really well, especially in the mirror. So actually the mirror is kind of who just Sion, but yeah. Yeah, let's get into the deck. So first you have Poro Cannon, amazing card in the discard deck. Just having a 0 mana like discard, even without the Poros, is pretty nuts sometimes. Yeah, the fact that it generates you 2 Poros, it's just really good. Draven's biggest fan. Not everybody runs this card. I personally like it because just getting Draven out on turn 3 is really good, and just having the extra 1 drops sometimes is just nice to have the extra 2 on body. Reborn Grenadier. This card's absolutely nuts because you can on defense, like on offense, it's nuts, and on defense, you can like Poro Cannon or Rummage, and like while they're attacking, and you get a free 3/2 that, and like a lot of people don't play around it yet. So yeah, it's nuts, and like I don't even know if it's correct to play around it because it's like if they're not gonna do it, then whatever. Anyway, yeah. Then we have triple Zonite Urchin, really nice to cycle cards, 1 mana unit. Um, Oftentimes you're gonna play Zonite into Falling Rider on turn 1, and then you get to play Risen Rider turn 2, which is extremely strong, especially if you're attacking on evens. Boom Baboon generates you a discard target, and it gives you a 3/1 body. I highly recommend this. I've seen some people running regular Flame Chompers. I think Boom Baboon is like a lot better than it, but it's your call, honestly. Falling Rider. You basically are always discarding this card for Risen Rider. Sometimes you play him for 3/1 body. In very like less than 5% of situations, I would say. But yeah, you mainly discard this for Risen Rider, and a 2 mana 4/2 fearsome's like really insane and hard for the opponents to deal with it all the time. Um, yeah, super good. Great position. I ran 3 of this card for a long time. I ended up cutting it to 2 because it's like sometimes clunky, and sometimes like it draws itself too much. So like having it at 2 and limiting like it drawing itself is really nice. But yeah, you can use this to draw like I use it to fish for Sion or Lost Soul sometimes. Like all your units are like pretty useful. This card is amazing because like just finding your combo pieces. Like sometimes you're missing, uh, like you just need any discard outlet at all or any like card that discards, and yeah, this helps you find your cards really well. Um, I was only running 2 rummage. I kind of just like did this. I did this, and I think this is the proper ratio. Because rummage allows you to cycle at 2 mana. It's like it sucks that it's 2 mana, but maybe they nerfed it to 2 mana because they were releasing so many discard cards, because like it's really insane in this deck right now. Yeah. You can like, yeah, just cycle axes if you want to activate your discard targets. Does a lot at burst speed. Amazing. Draven. For those who have played Draven Jinx, you know how amazing he is to like just drop down on 3. He generates so much value with axes. You can also use it on Grenadier at burst speed, or like, yeah, just to get the 3/2 at burst speed. Yeah, it's really good. Get excited. Just burn over the top. Sometimes you remove it. It's really nice against Caitlyn. I don't have her yet, but yeah, Caitlyn's 3 mana, so yeah, it's really nice just to kill her. She's being played a lot, not because she's good, but um, yeah, just because she's new. Yeah, but there's also a lot of other 3 health targets that are good to kill. So like Draven in the mirror, for example, or as you can see here, Ezreal, Jinx. Yeah, I'm talking on Jinx because yeah, yeah, they'll probably level her and make her 4 health. But yeah, anyway, we have some Dredger. Same deal with Zona Urchin Cycle Hand, except it's a 4/3 body. Um, really nice. And when you play Zona Urchin and some Dredger, like if you're discarding a Fallen Rider or something, don't forget it's play and discard to level Sion. So like you're leveling Sion extremely fast. It's great. Ancient Warmonger. Sometimes he plays as a 5/5 Overwhelm, so and like, it's good when you play it. It's really good when you discard it. It's just like really flexible. And yeah, don't always like think that, oh, this has a when I'm discarded effect, so I want to discard it all the time. No, sometimes just having a 5/5 Overwhelm on board is really hard for your opponent to deal with. And yeah, um, it's great. Um, Sion, this is like probably the best finisher. It okay. So obviously you used to play Jinx for a finisher. Sion is like a better finisher because like it's really hard for people to deal with a Sion unless they have mini morph or hush or something. And Jinx, you need to discard your hand. So Sion, you actually have your hand still, which in some matchups is really huge. And yeah, I think that's like a big difference on not only because Sion's new, but yeah, you have a hand when you play Sion, and you don't have a hand when you're leveling Jinx. So um yeah. Lost Soul, this card's absolutely bonkers in grindy matchups. It's literally infinite value. You go back and forth, discard Lost Soul, Twin Blade, discard Lost Soul, Twin Blade, sack into something, discard Lost Soul, and like it's infinite value. Like you have card advantage. You probably have a HP advantage because of how aggro this deck is, and like you probably have the board advantage as well because I mean it's really hard for your opponent to deal with all these units coming down. And yeah, this card can play extremely aggro. Sometimes you don't get those hands, but you still like get like the mid-rangey, grindy matchups, and Lost Soul is great for that. Um, and let's go through firstly Mulligans, and then I'll go through card choices that you can replace them stuff with if you so desire. Firstly, um, usually keep 1-drops. If you have Draven and Biggest Fan in hand, like decide whether or not you need the 1-drop. If not, then discard Biggest Fan. If not, if you do want the 1-drop, discard the Draven, and the Biggest Fan will like draw him for you. Grenadier, um, I actually usually keep um one of at least. I don't really like to. For Cannon, it's not an auto keep, but if you have a good turn 1 play, I would keep it. Like yeah, if you have Power Cannon Grenadier, it's a good turn 1. Sonite Urchin, I usually always keep this card, at least one of them. Yeah, really good turn 1. Again, like Sonite Urchin to Fallen Rider, it's a Risen Rider, it's really good. Boom Boon, you kind of keep the 2-drops, like yeah, if you feel like it's appropriate. It's kind of weird. I usually keep Fallen Rider over Boom Boon, especially if I have Urchin or a turn 1 discard like Power Cannon. Yeah, just because you can play with the Rider turn 2 and that's extremely strong again. Brave Physician. It's a bit of a slower card in your deck, but it's good to keep if you're not a big like trying to race them. Draven is auto keep unless you have biggest fan. Rummage, I usually never keep that. Get excited, I usually never keep. Sometimes against Caitlyn decks, or like maybe Misfortune. Very rarely do I keep Get Excited. I never keep Sump Dredger. Never keep Warmonger. Sion, I would probably keep like in the mirror. In matchups where it's really important to get Sion, like on curve, like you need him on turn 7. Because like usually you can outgrind him with Lost Souls until you get Sion, but if you need him on turn 7 to finish the game, then you should keep him. And Lost Soul is really good in the grinding matchups to keep, but you do have 3 in this deck, so usually you'll be able to find one. But yeah, if you want like Revenant on turn 4, then he's good to keep, and he's a good discard outlet too. So you can cycle with like Dredger or Zonite and get the Tin Blade for free. That's really nice. Card choices. I never tried this card, but I've seen some people run it, and I just looked at it and I was like, I don't think this will be worth it, but you know, I could be wrong. Survival skills. This card can come in clutch, but there are sometimes like it's a little bit clunky. If you do run it, I would recommend running it as a 1 of max. And the Mystic Shot. This is some over the top burn, but I would rather have all my cards be the combo pieces, and like, because all these cards combo together, they're either discardies or like discarders, you know, or Draven's biggest fan. But pretty much all the rest of the cards discard or they get discarded, right? Like everything does. And yeah, I think that makes the deck a lot more consistent. And yeah, I think this is a better than Mystic Shot. Like I would not sub out anything for Mystic Shot. You can use like maybe 1 of Time Winder. I've tried it. I think this card's very meta dependent. In my opinion, there aren't a lot of like 1 health things I want to ping except against a Nami Fizz, which like they're the elusives, but they're gonna get buffed by Nami, so I would rather try remove Nami instead. But this deck does extremely well into Nami Fizz, so I don't think you need to boost odds against that with Time Winder. One thing about matchups, this deck, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure everyone else's opinion, it sucks against center decks. Absolutely. Like it's winnable. This deck is winnable against, like every game's winnable, but like Senna's like extremely rough to win against, in my opinion. The go hard version is really hard because you have a lot of like 1 health pings, and yeah, they get pack your bags. It's really hard. And the Vagar version is, it's like if they get like, you have no way to remove Vagar. If like Lost Soul's really good in this matchup because Twin Blade, like, but if they get Senna on board, they're just like constantly killing your Twin Blades, and you kind of honestly need double Twin Blades so you can threaten both the Vagar and the Senna at the same time. And no matter what, they can keep their Senna alive because they'll keep generating darknesses to kill your Twin Blade Revenants. And yeah, it's just honestly really hard. So if you're seeing a lot of darkness, I don't recommend this deck, but this deck does well into like a lot of things in the meta right now. I think it does well into Sivir, which is huge. Anyways, yeah, I'm sorry like this portion was so long. This deck's new, so I wanted to like explain it well for like any newer players especially. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll see you. Alright, looks like we got the mirror. Sounds kind of important to go for the mirror, so we definitely keep the grave position. Poro Cannon? Don't think Poro Cannon's that big in the mirror. Guess it didn't matter. Well, yeah. We have like an extremely aggro turn 2 if we want it. Not bad. Definitely play Baboon here and everyone. Yeah, we for sure play Baboon here. That is a good card. I want to get these going because they're infinite value in the mirror, which is kind of huge. And we can chompers away the sump to push a lot of damage if he does nothing. Don't know why he would do nothing, but really, very interesting. Kind of have to pull this in. If I want this to attack, yeah. I can put the Toro in, but then this doesn't get it in. But my Paro gets it in. I think this is slightly better. Yeah, because that can't trade with Baboon either now, so that's good. Maybe I should have kept that card, huh? That's a pretty good card. Oh god, that's a pretty good card, dude. I think I'm gonna get excited this, block it with my Urchin. But, we'll see. Because he may pull my Urchin. I do need to find Sion, that's why I'm like going really hard. Can get exciting range now, but it's also into Revenant range. And I want to draw, so we're gonna use this. Where are you, Sion? You know, I can't play this, I think. Because then there's no way I can draw Sion. I need the Chompers as a discard outlet. There's like a couple lines here. We can go Revenant to kill this. We can go Risen Rider and to get excited. think killing this off is pretty good with the Revenant. You can go Rider into Rider as well. Going wide here might be good actually. Poro's probably gonna try trade into this. Can drag chompers. Just so he can't chump anything. Do I mind trading to Poro? Not really, right? He goes, yeah. Yeah. Does he get excited? Oh my god, if that last card is... That's fine. If that last card's Sion, I'm gonna be so sad. Thank god, dude. I think we just go it for this. No, it's not worth it. Because if he has survival skills, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we play this for sure. Now the question is, do we play this for the Draven? Because then we don't get Sion, but I think going wide is fine. Like, we just go in with this and we yeah, we go Draven. And yeah, I just outvalue him if he draws Sion off this farmage. Okay, we're good. Actually. That's pretty good. Removing his Draven for long term is pretty good though. Because we can get our Twin Blade back. Yeah, we just go for the infinite value play here. And kind of pray he doesn't draw the Sion. Oh. We're just good. I'm a good player.
Time for the money makers.
Does he do this?
Yeah. Damn, we didn't even need Sion. Alright. It's 2-free. Thank god he didn't draw Sion though. Alright, we're up against Caitlyn Teemo. This is kind of nice, honestly. I think I keep the Urchin, keep the Draven. I don't mind keeping Baboon. I don't think we need position right now. I need more discard targets. Yeah. Reborn would be nice. Fallen Rider would be really, really good. Warmonger would be. I mean, I'm attacking if I Warmonger, I'm attacking with a 4-1 on turn 1. This is. Do I just cycle an Urchin? I think that's the play, yeah. Yeah. We basically just played a 2-1. That does nothing.
I smell a rat.
Up here you have elusives.
On foot.
Yeah. Easiest Draven of my life, because this hand's awkward.
I have the best job.
No, do we axe the chompers? So he, I mean, we don't have any like.
Sun
I think I'm happy if he blocks here.
Let's talk this out.
Yeah. Mm.
Keeping pace.
Do we just kill the Teemo like now? No, we save this for Caitlyn, I think. Because we can kill the Teemo with Chomper's axe. Oh, Pearl Can is pretty cool.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
I've heard about you.
I don't mind doing this.
God axes need victims.
Looks good.
Sorry. Wrong turn.
That's 5. He's just sacking Teemo because he knows I have another one, another Poro to block. Ooh.
They grow up so fast.
Interesting. I don't think I do anything here.
Officer J.S. Hawkins, Unit 6.
Okay, I know we're playing a Poro. The problem is we have 3 flash bombs. What are the odds they hit the Poro? Because I could just Poro cannon more Poros, which I think I will do. Just so the Teemo can't swing at me. Oh, that's big. We can play Sion on third.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
I've heard about you.
Interesting. His attack's pretty bad, right?
Success is planting your mushroom.
Oh, is he doing that so he can attack with Teemo? I have axe.
Swiftly.
What?
Now we're cooking.
I don't know about that one, dude. I had axe visible in hand. Weird champ. I'm fine with killing it here. Okay, we're playing Sion for 9. Okay, wait. We're playing Sion for 9, right? Because we're gonna discard something. which means I actually have to discard the Sump Dredger here. Oh no, no, wait, no. This counts as like summon as well, so we can discard this all night. Yeah, we have the level of the Sion. Okay. So Sion levels here. What is he gonna do about it?
I aim to win, and my aim is excellent. Me miss? Not by a long shot.
Axes coming right up.
Interesting. You sing with the others? Can't sing with this.
Manners?
Beg your pardon?
Would a mushroom help?
Nice, so he sacks the Caitlyn for damage actually. Oh, he's not sacking Caitlyn. He's gonna flash freeze you. Oh, okay. So playing the Zonite last turn to keep mana would have been broken actually. I think I might lose.
Now wait.
That was a good game though. We might not lose. It's kind of like I have to get lucky, but because we have Whirling up for the Caitlyn. What? Oh my god. Wait, that's huge. That's huge. We win, right?
Let's
Unless he has a
investigate.
Karina. If he has Karina, then it's over. Or if he has something to kill my Draven here.
What you doing?
Or Flash Freeze or something. That is probably a problem. But we start with this. Actually, if I can kill my own Draven too, to make sure she doesn't get this strike. Sure. I need to make sure I don't play like these cards, like the draw cards.
Anything helps.
We'll give the axe to this, because I think he is trying to kill this or something.
For the money makers.
You can't Karina me, right? If I double Mystic, I'm dead anyway. I think if I just develop... If I develop out with Poro Cannon... No, I don't think there's a punish just to open.
I'm a peddler, not a meddler.
Okay, so he brittled. I should have developed. I should have developed, but we still win, I think.
Finding details is my duty.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I didn't account for veteran. Oh my god, I should have done this. I should have done this during the attack because there is a chance I could have lost. Holy, that was close. That was close. Really well played from the Caitlyn team player right there.
All me.
Really well played.
And maybe those other guys. Whatever.
Alright, we're up against the Siva Auction. This deck, I think, does well in Silver Auction, from my experiences at least. Not sure if that's actually true, but do we keep Sion in open? That is a good question. Like, I think he is important to play, but I don't think we like want him into open. I'm keeping this just because it's super strong. For turn 1. Ooh, we could also play Grenadier into Rider. That might be questionable because I could have Poro Cannon. But no, this is the play. Jesus Christ, 6 turn 1.
I do not break rules, I bend them slightly.
I might rummage one of the
Villains
Poros.
beware.
Depends what I draw, honestly. Oh. Yeah, we play this, right? 100%, 100%. I mean, Vagabond blocks like this, like annoyingly, but it's whatever. Also, this card is amazing into Silver Auction in my opinion.
Watch and learn.
It's actually cracked.
We got it first.
We got 10. It's turn 3. Okay. So I think. Oh, that's. I think we always play a Poro to block then. He might drag the Poro, in which case I'm okay with it, but I just want to chump the 5. But we're gonna rummage an axe and the twin blade here. Is he racing me? Excuse me? Friend. And I don't think he can race me. Could try though. Interesting. Oh, that's what he wanted to do. I'm actually okay with that. Like, yeah, he gets the horde out, but double Doctron as well.
The world one scoundrel at a time.
That takes time. I don't know if he has the time. Because we have Twin Blade out. I think we always just Twin Blade here. Probably Poro Cannon the axe. Yeah, we always want to play Sion on 7.
Go get the shiny dolphin.
Sharp sight. Damn, dude. Like, that's kind of annoying, but we still kind of just destroy.
I was gonna make a meal of them.
I know we're playing Sion next turn. I'm just debating. I think we play this.
Death is transient, as long as the body holds blood.
Villains beware.
Yeah, see that it doesn't matter if he sharp sights. This card just keeps coming back. We have infinite value, and it's levels. Like, it's really hard for him to deal with. He has to like concert it now so I don't get the rally, I think. Or he can concert it.
My shield is yours.
Oh. I just killed the hunter, right? Because like, if I pull that, then my overwhelm damage is just broken. He can't like concerted me. He can't single. He can sharp sight to like not kill my Sion.
Hug it out.
That's concerted, right? Yeah, we get the rally then. So concerted into single is a bit problematic. I think if he has single, he lives, and that's kind of hard for me to deal with. Because the problem with if he singles now, that like we can push with Porokane onto the Warmonger onto the because if he singles this now, then yeah, but I can't push 3 if he doesn't single now. Oh,
I'm a woman of principle. Mine is kill and get paid.
wait, does he have to block at the server?
Heroes go hungry. Make it worth my while.
Oh, he just win. Oh, 0 mana Shapestone. I think we still win. Thank God. This card is nuts. Poro Cannon and Warmonger. Oh, 0 mana +2. Take it. Alright, yeah, those are a good 3 games. Really good. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitch, please. I'm streaming every day at 9 AM Hawaii time. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. If you're still here somehow, like, comment, sub, please. It really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.